I break those barriers? No matter what subject you're teaching, we need to make it important to them. We need to make it meaningful to them.
And so our job as teachers is to really find a way to pull them in and make that time with them really count.
Inquiry has been defined by many different people over the years. Lots of practitioners use it to mean project-based learning or elaborate learning structures. For this professional development series, we will advocate that inquiry is and should be as simple as asking students to gather information for themselves before the teacher gives explicit instructions. Some ideas could be analyzing a chart, trying to break down a problem before you tell students how to get to the answer, or looking at the original text of a document to try to decipher meaning. Inquiry practices can and should be rooted in simplicity and rich student understandings. As administrators, we need a bridge between what we need from teachers while still allowing them creative freedom in their classes. We want to innovate without falling into some cutesy fad. We have to link rich content knowledge to higher order skills. This is what top countries do that separate us from them. There are constantly different demands that are facing school leaders during their day. However, we must consistently make time to provide support to our teachers so that they can best support our students. School systems are constantly looking to start the new flashy, high-impact practice for their schools. However, what most teachers and students crave are practices that are effective, simple, and propel students to consistent high levels of achievement. Rather than pushing a flashy new system, let's go back to our roots, go back to simplicity, to what students really need, to inquire about the world around them. Asking students to think before just giving them an answer is a powerful way to engage with the content of many disciplines, not just in science. Teachers will need several years to master the switch over to an inquiry process. Conventional wisdom has been that changing teachers' thinking or beliefs would then produce new behaviors. However, based on more current research of teacher change, it indicates that the process often works the other way around. A change in attitude or belief pattern often is resulted from when a teacher uses a new practice and sees their students benefiting from it. Teachers need to teach students to learn how to learn. This is a long process. One of the major benefits for administrators in switching to an inquiry-based practice is the ease in evaluating performance. The only thing that you are targeting is, are students doing the heavy lifting in your classrooms? Are they asking the hard questions? Step 1 in the process is asking yourself the following question. Is this lesson or unit set up so that somewhere students will have relevant, tangible experiences with an important idea before the idea is formally introduced to the class? Step 2 is asking yourself, does the lesson include discussion or some other classroom activity where students share their ideas before being formally introduced to the words that scientists or professionals use to name the concepts they're talking about? Step 3. Once the concept is introduced, do students use the new concepts in some other context? Step 4 is to go back to the beginning and ensure that students have cemented their ideas alongside the new concept they have learned. And the 5th and final step is to evaluate what your students have learned. In conclusion, inquiry-based learning across your schools does not have to be complicated or project-based. Sometimes this fits the model. However, what students really need and deserve is to be able to ask questions, to deepen their understanding, and to learn the processes that take to learn. These are the skills that our students will take with them as they go to and through college.